Hey guys, who's ready for another custom video? I know I am. We have some more trucks here, and a couple have got upgraded things to them. Some characters are new, and I'll explain them as we go along. So let's start over here. So this new upgraded truck I have is Scaredy. Now I've had Scaredy for almost a year. He's just the same paint job. Still got fuel car on the bottom. The oil is still painted on there. The only difference is he's got a new face. Calvin Rogers said that Scaredy needed some eyebrows. And I'd like to thank Calvin Rogers for pointing that out. So I made a new face for Scaredy. I started all over again from scratch and gave Scaredy a new expression. I think Scaredy looks a lot better now, and I'd like to thank Calvin Rogers for pointing this out for me. It will be nice when he makes Jamie and Tara soon, although Calvin Rogers says that he's going to make Scaredy's long-lost family at the same time. Like, he's going to make Tara, Jamie, Raven, and Black Licorice at the same time. Now, I've got a few ideas for Calvin Rogers. I think maybe he could use the tankers he used to make Scaredy, Jamie, and Tara. He could use this tanker to make Raven and Black Licorice. Or he could do what Popular Paxton did. He can, get some circus train chassis, some foam tape, and some Ertl tankers. He has some Thomas Mini's faces printed out already. But anyway, that's my opinion. It'll be kind of nice if he makes Jamie and Tara. I can't wait to see them. I just don't know when he'll have the time. But anyways, let's move on. So, Cricket has a new face as well. That's all there is to Cricket as of right now. He's still the same orange and blue paint job. But this is his happy face. In the fourth truck movie, when Cricket realized Scaredy was out of train heaven, he finally smiled for the first time. We haven't seen him smile in the third truck movie. I still have his old face. Not sure if I want to give these trucks some other expressions, but maybe you guys can give me ideas. I mean, I might do it at some point, but for now, they're going to have the faces they're wearing on, whether it be happy, mad, or sad. And here is Frost, our brake van friend. Now, Calvin Rogers said that Frost does not face backwards, he faces forwards. So the only thing I did to Frost was I turned his face the other way around. So now he faces forwards if I couple him up to Cricket. Yep. Now onto the new trucks. These four here are Calvin Rogers' original characters. Well, some of them are. I still gotta make the rest of his gang of trucks he's made. I do have Ashlyn and Violet already. And another thing, Calvin Rogers said that Archie might have a crush on Ashlyn, but we'll have to see in the truck heroes. But these trucks have names. They're all female characters. Their names are Addie, Ava, Cora, and Summer. Let's look at Addie first. Okay, so I bought this coal car off of eBay, only this didn't say Soda or Coal Company like Calvin Rogers'. Instead, it says Crovan's Gate Mining Company. The reason why I bought this is because this was the only green coal car I could find on eBay. I couldn't find one that said Soda or Coal Company, but yeah, I still like this version of Addie, especially that face. Look how accurate that face is. I was able to capture all the details that it has. Anyways, all I can say about Addie is that she has a face and it's just a coal car. Although, I might actually paint the Soda Coal Company on there and paint over the Crovan's Gate Mining Company. But maybe you guys can tell me. Or do you want me to keep Addie the way she is? Let me know. Now on to Ava. So, Ava is a good brake van. This is the first one we ever had. This is the first time there's been a good brake van. Well, Freedom at first, but then she was evil, along with her parents. Anyways, so Ava is painted red. She has 4 blue windows on both sides and a black roof. She kind of looks like Father Torture because her shape. But I like that face. It's pretty calm. It's like Nicholas, where her eyelids are going down. And she has blue eyes. Wait, this isn't marker, it's actually paint. You see, when I was first drawing at Ava's face, I drew black eyes instead of blue eyes, so I had to fix that. It looks a lot better now. And I'm happy to make Ava. I'm glad I completed Ava. She's pretty cute. Now, if you asked me to make Bailey, I will be happy to do her. I am going to purchase a cargo car, probably spray paint it yellow, and put Bailey's face on it. Anyways, let's move on to Cora. If you're wondering where I got Ava and Cora from, I purchased these two from Target. They're like $2 each. And she does have her coal cargo. So Cora is painted black. She has a little bit of pink, some silver stripes, some purple wheels with silver added in them. Now the silver paint was so hard to apply on. I had to do like a couple coats, but I think she looks good. The reason why this is blank is because I don't know where the SolarWorks logo is. Although, I do plan to print it. I just need to find a good picture of it. I have found some Furnace Railway logos to print for Freedom, Boxer, and Lena. I just don't know when I'll do those. Anyways, on to Summer here. So, Summer is a boxcar, I mean. She faces backwards if I couple her up to Cora. I also forgot to mention that both Addie and Ava face backwards too. Like if I couple Addie up to Frost, yeah, they face backwards. So Summer faces backwards, but let me tell you something else. She is a red boxcar who kind of reminds me of Wesley, the red boxcar. I've got a couple things work in progress right now. I'm starting to make Power and Steel Tooth, if I show you here. And this is Wesley's cowboy hat, which is kind of cool. Anyways, back to Summer. Now let's talk about the face. This face is actually Scaredy's face, but with eyelashes drawn on it. And let me tell you something else. Throughout Kelvin Rogers' series, he's going to have some trucks with different models, but they're going to have the same faces as some of Popular Paxton's characters. That's going to be kind of cool. Although, it would be nice if Kelvin Rogers made more of Popular Paxton's characters. I mean, it's okay if he does those original models. I can't wait to see those trucks with the same faces. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. But now let's move on to this guy. So this is a yellow coal car, and his name is Richard. And I brought Michaela here because Richard is one of Michaela's friends, and all I had to do was paint Richard yellow, give him this face, and draw the black stripes on him. Now, I do plan to make Kyle. We are only missing Kyle out of this trio. And Richard is another one of Knapford Fan 23's characters, as well as Michaela and Aguardo's gang. So, I'm glad I completed Richard. He's a pretty good one. I can't wait to make Kyle. Now on to these two. These are the last trucks for now until I have the time to make more. I have some stuff ready because my YouTube money actually got cashed. So I had like $132 if you count my allowance. And what I've spent a few trucks on it, and I was also able to purchase the Thomas Wood Rebecca. So you'll have to stay tuned for that unboxing video. But before I waste any time talking, let's look at these two. So if you guessed right off the bat, yep, these two are Fungus and Sinister, the bad oil tankers. Let's start with Fungus first. So Fungus isn't new. I mean, this is Fungus's new model. This wasn't the tanker he was made from. That tanker was used to make Elvis, the African tanker. It was on the good side. But Fungus still has his old face. And this is a darker shade of red with the word oil on it. All I can say about Fungus. I'm happy to have Fungus back. And here is Sinister. So, Sinister was another oil tanker, only he was painted black, just like Scaredy and Tara over there. And what's really cool about Sinister is that he's got green eyes and blue eyes. We had to foster a cat once. It was white with the same color eyes as Sinister. So that's pretty cool. Made out of another milk tanker. Yeah, these two are made out of milk tankers. Only Fungus had nothing written on the bottom. Now, more about Sinister. So, Sinister was a tanker who was going to be gone for a while. If you don't know, Popular Paxton took Sinister and he turned him into Jamie, Scary's father. But Sinister is going to come back, only Wrench and Bolt said that Sinister is at the works being repainted. He's going to get a new coat of paint. Now, I can't tell if Sinister is going to be a different color or if he's going to stay black, but we'll have to see throughout Medieval Misadventures Season 3. And thanks for watching this custom model segment. Let me know which one of these characters you liked the most. And also, before I leave, here are the faces. Now, the trucks you can comment and suggest me to make are Kyle, Trucker, Angus, Sonic, Ralph, Bossy, Morgan, Shock. Then we have Zella, Crosby and Cooper, Bailey, Seth and Green Eyes, Hillbilly and Redneck. Then over here we've got Giggler, an unnamed truck with a green tarp, the Tanker Sisters, Leslie, Coco, and JoJo. Then we have Chester's brother, or a truck who might have the same face as Chester. Kelvin Rogers is planning to make this. The 4 red trucks who are Hefty, Greed, Anger, and Wrath. Then we have Jesse's face and the Truck Ninjas. Over here we have Scrapper, Clark. Then we've got these 2 Goldmine Ricketies with no name. Then here's Nathan, the Party Box Car. And here's Chuckler. Then we have Calvin and Hobbs. Here's Tanner. Then we have Nigel. His face is the same as Cricket's, by the way. Then here's the gold truck with no name. And here's the currently unnamed ice cream box car. And here are some of Kelvin Rogers' characters who are going to have the same faces as others. I'm sorry if I stuttered. But anyways, we have 2 Dakota faces, 2 Tex faces, 2 Father Torture faces, 3 Ralph faces, 2 Frost faces, 4 Slimy faces, 3 Komodo faces, 3 Clark's face, 3 Bossy faces, and then these 3 faces who have Grump, Chump, and Thump. There's about 3 of these, 3 of each. And thanks for watching again, and I hope you will stay tuned for more trucks. This is Tammy Tape 2009, signing off.